Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new video which we're going to start off with a snap. We are playing the best decks for the weekend quests. I'm going to make this a weekly series. If you guys do find it helpful, please give the video a like and subscribe for more each week. We're starting off with Mr. Negative. We're playing in Gold Conquest right now. We're going to try and get a Gold Conquest win with the different decks. We're going to play Zabu and hopefully we're going to find this wonderful man known as Mr. Negative on the next turn. This list is the best Mr. Negative deck in the game. It is using Crystal, and Crystal is popping off in this list. I have to give a big shout out to my friend from Marvel Snap Zone, Den, who posted this list on Twitter, and it just really caught my eye. I've always been a huge fan of Wolfsbane Wong stuff with Mr. Negative, and I really like the idea of just cutting the Psylocke. Zabu doubles up to be really good with a lot of other cards as well. And Mr. Negative shows up. We just take him off to the left. So looking like a pretty good win here. What you do need to be very careful about when playing Mr. Negative on ladder right now is there is a lot of people trying to counter Mr. Negative. So do bear that in mind. You might want to avoid like taking this deck into Gold Conquest today. The other thing here is like while we could play Magic, we do open ourselves up to Legion. And I think that's just a risk we don't need to take with the position that we're in. We're looking very strong. So I'm actually not even going to bother playing the Magic here. I don't want to open myself up to like Legion Bamboozle. My opponent's low rolling. We're just going to get the 2 cubes and move on, I think. If we play Magic, my opponent could try and be a little bit crafty and end up getting some more cubes from us. So we'll take the Iron Man. I'm going to take the Mystique mid. And probably just the Ironheart off to the left, but Silver Surfer might be an option as well. We hit the Crystal, so Crystal obviously not very good as a top deck, but you can Crystal into Wong quite often after Mr. Negative's down, and that's insane. But yeah, I think we're just going to... just going to go for it like this. They play to the right, it's Dr. Doom, that's not going to beat us, not even close, mate. So we start off with a 4-cuber. Lovely. The key thing with Mr. Negative is just making sure that you're aggressive with your snaps when you get the nuts. And the other really important thing is... It's actually kind of close. The other important thing is to make sure that you are leaving for 1 cube when you do not draw very well. Of course, Mr. Negative is the money card, but these decks now are certainly capable of winning games without Mr. Negative as well, which is really nice. The other thing is just to be really careful with Magic because of the amount of Legion decks there are. You just want to try and spot Legion decks when you're queuing into them. A telltale sign usually is Kitty Pryde is quite common with Legion. It's not like always guaranteed to be the case, but quite often it is. I'm actually going to snap here a little bit aggressive, but Bast onto Iron Man. It's good onto Wong. It's good onto Negative. I have a good turn 3 play, like a Negative on 4, Iron Man on 5. Maybe have like a free Mystique to play on turn 6. I just quite like where we're at. Oh, hello, the Raft. Don't mind if I do. We'll take the Brood over there. We might even just play the Mr. Negative into the right as well. Just to get the Raft secured. There is also an argument not to do it just yet and maybe play the Iron Man then next turn. Like, I don't think we're in a huge rush. And in fact, it's exactly what I'm going to do. Because my opponent's just going to expect me to fill up the Raft here, I don't need to commit a 3-point card here when I can just play a big Iron Man, which is going to secure that lane by a mile. Lockjaw goes in there, a huge commitment from our opponent, and they're about to see a massive Iron Man, which got basted up. 4 cards left in deck. Mystique is the one we're looking for. Leader's not so bad either, is it? We could go Wong Leader.
Iron Man.
Wong Leader Wolfsbane. That's not bad at all. It's not going to put any extra stats over here. Get the Zabu. Wong. Leader Wolfsbane. Certainly interesting. The leader's honestly not doing that much though if we fill the lane up, so I actually don't like that play so much. I think I might just prefer... because if we go Wong Leader, like wherever they like play their biggest card, we don't even get copies of it, right? So actually Wong Leader is a mistake to go for. It would be better to just, I think, not go for... Like the leader's kind of a bad draw, it seems to me here. It's not really offering us much. But Wong Wolfsbane does look good. I really doubt they can beat us to the right. So I'm playing it weirdly. I'm going to lead it over here, expecting them to play their biggest card here, mid. And then my leader's going to trigger first, and then my Wolfsbane goes through to get the extra points. So it's unorthodox, but I reckon it's going to secure the bag for us. Where's their biggest card? Sure enough, it's down the middle. Hello! Look at the plays, guys! Come on! That deserves a like right there. I really do this, chat. There's no chat. I'm not live. This is just for the YouTubes. But I really flip and do this, man. We're going to get this infinity ticket right now. Woo! We're going to move on to the Daken deck after this win, though. And then we can maybe decide for the final game if we go Daken or negative. I do also have a Lady Deathstrike deck to share. However, I don't own the card, unfortunately. But I've got a really, really, really saucy deck for her. I think they've had enough, mate. They don't want it. Easy win. Mr. Negative doing the business. All right, we're going to now move on to the discard deck. And then for the third game of the Gold Conquest, assuming we win, which we will, we'll have to decide between Mr. Negative or a Daken. Or maybe we could do a different Daken deck. We shall see. Waiting for opponent. Hello, game. Hello? Do we just get a free win? Do we literally just win the whole thing for free? Oh, mate. I wanted to get the whole Gold Conquest, though, proper. Well, this proved to be easier than I expected. We're into the third and the final battle, and we've hardly bloody played, but there you go. That's the power of discard right there. That's it for the discard deck, no more. Can I get a game, please? My MMR, my hidden MMR is just so high, I can't even find a game. There we go. Come on, discard. I believe in you. You can do this. Gold Conquest for the infinity ticket. Can we get something to play on turn 2? The Morb is here. Beautiful. So the Collector here is the 11th card. It can be replaced by so much. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It can be replaced by a whole bunch. It can be replaced by Absorbing Man, which you can double down on your Daken with. I really like Nebula in this deck. There's so much you can do with it. Wong is an option. Mystique is actually quite interesting to copy Morbius. I just put Collector in because it's something a bit different. I just wanted to have something to play on turn 2, and I did. All right. All right. Well, Daken into Sinister London is the nuts, I have to say. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances. Maybe we should go Collector first as well, because Collector's also insane into Sinister with Swarm with Daken. Collector and Daken are synergizing quite nicely. Enough said, bub. Bro, there's no way. Well, that's unfortunate. It's not all over. It's not all over, I promise. Copium. We can still do it. Collector and Daken carry. Of course, I'm playing Gambit too. Fortunately, we weren't able to draw it. I'm not playing Wolverine. You can also play Wolverine instead of Collector. It's actually just not a card I'm a big fan of in discard. I just don't think it really gets the value. Dracula is good if they have APOC in hand, and only if they have APOC in hand. Collector's starting to go. We could try our luck with Gambit. I think I'm just going to take the Hellcow, though, honestly. Hellcow Chavez, maybe, something like that. We have no interest of playing the swords. We can still retreat, of course. They do have the APOC. We could also go for the Gambit. High roll on the final turn. But it does just look like this Gambit was just completely game-winning, I think. Alright, one shard gone. That's a good... Oh my god, the Hellcow is sniping. Now let's get the Swarm, please. Oh, hello, Hellcow. That is pretty saucy. I mean, somehow we're ahead, but the problem is that these problem is that these Draculas are actually humongous. They have 2 cards in hand, one Chavez, so they're going to go Chavez mid. We're actually winning the right, interestingly. Which means I could try and focus all my points into just one location, maybe. I really don't think it's happening. We could try this. It's going to be a 50-50 on Dracula if it hits Chavez. Wait. So if we do this... No, because Dracula's not guaranteed because it would still be the same situation. Pretty sure we're supposed to concede here. But I'm really tempted. I have a feeling we might win 50% of the time here. This is so risky, but we're going for it! They play right? What? They play right? Why did they not move something? I'm mad. What? Infinite? What? Bro, what a clown deck. He's not even playing Chavez, man. Oh my god. Where's your... This play was so bad. I can't believe they played right. Like, why did they not want Sinister London value? They could have literally moved something and I was supposed to concede. But the content potential was too high. We can bring the comeback. I definitely have the better deck. I definitely have the better deck. This is where the comeback of dreams happens, ladies and gents. Come on. We can do this. I actually have the highest, this Daken deck, the one with Nebula in, which I posted on patch day, has Absorbing Man as well. It's actually the highest win rate Daken deck in the game, according to Untapped's data. Daken is an option here. We could just take the Colleen though. Colleen onto Swarm. We could take the Daken and then take the Colleen next turn instead. Let's do that. The scary thing here is that they've got initiative, so they can just snipe my Daken with Gambit, which I probably should have played around by playing him left. Suddenly they don't have initiative. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky dude. I can take the Hell Cow. My concern is... I think it might just be Sif here, actually. It's awkward, man. The mana curve's just weird here. I'm going to go Sif. I don't feel so bad if Sif gets sniped compared to Hellcow with Gambit. And the energy with Colleen next turn might open itself up. It's Morbius, that's fine. Not bothered by that. Fine Gambit, 50-50. We'll go for it. Avoid the Wolverine. This is like one of the only times Wolverine is actually good against the Gambit. But we're never going to low roll, guys, right? I believe in the heart of the cards. I believe in the power of the Gambit. Gambit never lets me down. It discards that as well. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Gambit, honestly, you let me down quite a bit. Because now my shard is stuck in hand as well. I can't believe I believed in you, Gambit. Gambit's just on my opponent's team this game, it seems. Collect the Hellcow, eh? Playing a Swarm out so early is very good news for us. Shard didn't end up getting discarded this game. I don't really see how this loses. It's possible we could lose left and lose mid, but they have no swarms to play. If we're winning backs to building, they're really far behind us. Are they going to go for a Shang or something to the right? Oh, of course it's going to be Gambit sniping the Apocalypse. It's been their main line. Oh my god. I called it. Can't say I didn't call it, chat. Okay, cool. Easy. Thank goodness. The comeback is on, ladies and gents. I'm telling you, we're getting this infinity ticket. Come on. Come on. We went for the content win. After getting gambited. But our deck is just superior. It just is. They have no Chavez, like. Oh, that's not looking good, is it? This is making me very anxious. I could actually retreat, but I'm not going to. Nice. Biggest high roll. It's never Gambit. Oh, let's go. Nice snap, dude. The RNG is coming back to us now. We have the last laugh. Take the mob off to the right. And Gambit is really good here, but unfortunately I don't have initiative. Daken's nice though. Apocalypse is like the worst card to hit off Sakar. We still don't have initiative. Next turn is Dream Dimension, so we're probably going to be able to play one card. I think we just want to put the shard down here, right? And it can just die, rather than getting discarded. I mean, the odds on Gambit being good value here are pretty high, so we'll take it. Nice. Happy to hit either. See you later, Morb. Oh, the Hellcow is the dream draw as well. Really beautiful. We can just leave the shard mid. I guess Wolverine is a little bit of a concern. It's like a 1 in 3 situation where they play Wolverine mid and then it spawns back there. But we probably don't have to play anything there. Alright, so we just take Chavez. Off to the right. Apocalypse wins the left. And we win mid with our trusty shard. The comeback is very much on, ladies and gents. Wolverine! Thank God. I don't think it could have ever beaten us still. Okay. We're making it happen. I'm very relieved because this video was going to be so bloody short otherwise. Even if it's better that we lost the first game for the content and now we've got the comeback. It's a nice hand. I have Morbius on too. It's a pretty easy snap. I think Morbius into Dark Dimension is nice too. Still only for 2 cubes because we lost this first 8 cuber. So our opponents won 1 game so far, we've won 2. It's just the cubes have gone in their favour after the 8 cuber. Gambit left is also not so bad. I don't hate it. I don't love it though. Daken. Daken's a bit weird here because Colleen is not going to hit Swarm. So I think I'm just going to go Gambit left. Okay, they have some Swarms to work with. Good to know. Dracula's not a tempting option until we hit... Apocalypse. Which there's no sign of still. Colleen on 4 does feel kind of weak though. It's really our only option. Okay, so they have their Apocalypse. Which I can already tell my Gambit's going to snipe. We have a lot of stats to the left. Easy Modic, innit? Supercharges our Morbius rather. It's just the most stats. We get the Swarms back. Yep. Feeling pretty good about this one. Made the right decision not to go for the Daken as well there. Because It's better to discard swarms than it is to discard the shard. It's just something you have to bear in mind. Would rather clean the swarm most of the time. Dracula. Maybe the last plays Modok then. Had to play this one. We have a lot of points. We've discarded 7 cards. We have like 14 stats to the left. Like, I don't think we really need to put much to the left, if anything. I think I'm going to max the stats out here and here. Going to go for it like this. Not too fearful of the Dracula because their hand's quite full. Could go like Modok. Swarms. Still have the chance of sniping them with Gambit. Swarm. Swarm. Modok. Wolverine? What a terrible card. See? I told you my deck's better than theirs, Chad. Don't hit Wolverine! Oh, I don't have anything to discard for my flipping Gambit. I forgot about that. They reworked it recently. Ah! Never in doubt. What an easy win, right? Right. Oh! It's a heartbreaker. Well, that's the deck. It is really good. It is really good. I've been playing this deck a lot and had like really good win rate with it. I can assure you my deck is better than theirs. We went for the content 8Q, but it is what it is, man. We won 2 games each. No infinity ticket, unfortunately, but I have no problem showing losses. I don't want to cherry pick games too much. The final deck then is Lady Deathstrike, and it's going to focus on using Cerebro and Mystique in a Cerebro 3 deck. I don't, unfortunately, own Lady Deathstrike, so I'm not able to share it with you. But this list looks so saucy to me. There's so much going on. If you don't have Jeff, you can just play, like, there's so many good cards. Any card which is just 3 base power and you like the look of. Shadow King, Shang-Chi. Just make sure you don't go for, like, an ongoing card or a card that's buffing stuff, right? Cosmo's really good right now as well. So if you don't have Jeff, don't panic. Like, you can just kind of pick and choose what you want. Crystal, also in this one, gives you just like that little bit of consistency to draw your Cerebro more often. You can play Pro X on 5. I love the idea of Leech in this one too. Like, maybe we're a little bit too top heavy. Like, you could get rid of the Professor X. And the idea is that Lady Deathstrike, she will, if you play her into your Invisible Woman on turn 5, and then you go Cerebro Mystique on 6, your Lady Deathstrike is going to be at 7 power. Your Invisible Woman will also be at 7 power, and she will not destroy any card the same power as her, only the ones lower. So she can be really, really exciting in these decks, but probably you want to ditch like Pro X or Leech. You just want to pick one and then put Cosmo in, I would say. I think Cosmo is really good right now with all that Mr. Negative decks for people doing their quests. It's also good against discard. But yeah, this is the list I would recommend. Hope you guys enjoy it, and hope you enjoy the video. If you want to see more videos like this where each week I give you some good decks to complete the weekly missions, please let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching this far in the video. The secret word, if you watch this far, is Gambit. Deuces.